What's up guys, Ryan here, and in this video we are going to be making the Ancient Dragon by Satoshi Kamiya. Now this model is amazing. Some would say, I would say, it's like it's the epitome of advanced origami, and not including like Ryujin 3.5 or whatever. But obviously there are more complicated models, but this model is like if you can make it, you're there. You're a very, very good origamist. And that's why it's so popular. It's just such a cool model, and it's so hard to make, but it's so rewarding once you finish it. Like it's so detailed, and it like over 200 steps. The face has like these 8 horns. The wings are really detailed. The tail, each leg has 4 toes. Just everything, it's just such a well-made model, designed model, and I know how requested this tutorial has been. At least I'm pretty sure. I know the only other tutorial out on YouTube is a Spanish tutorial, and I don't feel like it helps very much. I don't know. I didn't have the patience to watch through it because it's in Spanish. Hopefully this tutorial will help you guys make this, and that's pretty much the idea. So the paper size I'm using, it's 60 by 60. It's tissue foil from the Origami shop. Step 22. Step 22 to 26 is what I'm going to be going over right now. Alright, so if you didn't know, you probably didn't know, this is the first one you're making. This is the head with all the creases, the top left part in the diagrams on 22. This is the head. This is the tail. These are the 2 wings. Spoiler alert. Anyway, make sure it's in the orientation like the diagram, and we are going to valley fold the 3rd crease in. So 1, 2, 3. Valley fold this one. Excellent. Okay, we're here. And now we're going to make an inside reverse fold, but do not crease this all the way. Only crease. Well, you're not even creasing. You're just using existing folds. If the existing fold doesn't exist, then don't create a new one. So basically, okay, you see, we're inside reverse folding using these 2 creases. This crease does not extend upward, so do not fold it. Only use the creases that exist. So the inside reverse fold is going to look like this. Again, do not crease this. That's one of the reasons why I'm showing this step, but the main reason is the folding into thirds. I mean, honestly, if you're even attempting this, you should know how to fold into thirds, but not an easy step, so. Alright, anyway, step 24. We're going to open this part, or not open, I'm sorry, fold this part up. Do your best to prevent the layers from shifting. But anyway, fold this part up like this, and we're going to squash it down. Start from the right side and work your way over. You're not creating any new creases. You are just using existing ones. So work your way over to this. Now let's open this up and fold along this crease, fold along this crease. It should start to open up like so. In this part, be careful. Just do your best to make this crease that's forming perfectly perpendicular to the bottom edge and the top edge. Perfectly perpendicular. That is an alliteration. Okay, perfect. Awesome. It shouldn't be too hard since there's a lot of pre-creases that help guide the crease I just made, but if it gets stuck, if you get stuck in this area, you can open it up. You can open it up and get inside there and just make the crease yourself. So, take it apart. So the crease should go, this horizontal crease should go from here to here. Right? So, I mean, I did that by squash folding, but you might not be able to. I don't know, maybe it doesn't work for you. So that's where you need to manually put that horizontal crease. Because I know in the past I've had trouble with this, but it turned out perfectly right now, so that was nice. But anyway, that was step 24. Now 25, this is the thirds, or trisecting crease lines, as the diagrams put it. Anyway, the bottom one, so we're going to do this top part. Oh, I think we're only folding this top part in the thirds. Yeah, we are. So, this rectangle, we're folding in the thirds. Trisecting crease lines. The bottom one should be a valley fold, and the top one, the top fold you're creating should be a mountain fold. So, all right, how are we going to do this? We can measure it, or we can do it the old-fashioned way. Let's have some fun. Let's not measure this time. So basically, how you do this? Pick a point. So I'm gonna pick right here, and I'm going to just fold it where I think it should go, but not hard. I'm not gonna hard crease it. I'm just gonna not even crease it at all. I'm just gonna like bend it. Now I'm gonna make the other fold where I think it should go. And the idea is to then just keep micro adjusting it. I'm gonna zoom in. And yeah, I made up that term, micro adjusting, right now. Until the rectangles are exactly the same size. So see, the bottom one's too big, so I'm just gonna adjust it a little bit. And I'm actually gonna crease it down hard because I know I got it. All right, so once you have this is the measurement. This is where the creases should be. This line and this line. Now we just have to extend them all the way down. So that's where it gets challenging. The hard part is making sure the creases you make are parallel to this center crease. That is genuinely the hard part. And well, let's try to do this. Just keep doing what I just did here across the whole thing. That's the only way I can think of. So, and like if it doesn't overlap perfectly, just keep adjusting it until it does. Like there's a couple reference points, so I'm actually going to use them. So you see this center line. Well, I think you can see it. I'm going to line it up with this. So I'm not going to crease down too hard though, because this technique might be a little off. And it is, yes it is. Just a little bit, but that's okay. Just a little bit, so I got to slide it down a little more. That's perfect. Look at that. It's like I've done this before. That was a joke, I have done this before. There we go. Alright, so this is done quite well. So right here, I'm going to zoom out now. That's how you fold this section into thirds. It's not easy, I admit, it's not easy. There are very little reference points. You literally have to go section by section, and you just have to keep doing it. If you do this part and then fold it all the way across, 100% of the time it will be off. And like the top thing will be smaller than the bottom one, if that makes sense. You have to just go section by section and do it. And we're gonna repeat this whole thing on the other side. I'm not gonna show it, obviously, but the final part is to crease this extremely well. So what I'm going to do to crease it extremely well, I'm going to unfold the top and just crease the bottom. hard. I'm gonna do it really, really hard. These are the fingers. This is what allows you to make the toes, rather. These thirds right here. Now I'm going to fold this up. See how it lines up perfectly. I know it's zoomed out a little bit, but you can still see it. Now I'm going to crease this very, very well. Let's get a little bit off. That's okay. Honestly, if you're a little bit off, like a couple maybe like a millimeter or a millimeter and a half, it's okay. This part specifically, it's okay. Your legs are just going to be, the layers of the legs are just going to be a little bit not even. It's hard to explain, but you'll know what I mean once you get there. But anyway, after you've creased this very well, because these folds are important, unfold everything, literally. I think 27 right here. Yep, unfold everything. You should be able to just pull it apart without it ripping. Like literally just pull it, yeah. Hey guys, really quick, step 27, where you extend the crease lines. You'll find that when you're doing it, you don't have to do it how I am, but the way I did it was just like folding them all at the same time. And it'll let you see if you did it correctly. Now, I guarantee it's not gonna match up perfectly, because the paper shifted when you did this 22 to 26. It didn't line up perfectly for me. So what I did was adjusted it slightly, basing it on one of the outside ones, basically. But like you see how they line up. The rectangles line up perfectly. They didn't line up perfectly at first, and I shifted some of the creases just a little bit. Again, this is due to paper shifting, but so step 27, along with extending the crease lines, you should be fixing your thirds, basically, so they're all the same size. And now they are. We made it to step 35. Woo! Pre-creases are done. All right. So I started at 6 o'clock, and it is 7:30. So that's an hour and a half of nothing. No, I'm kidding. It's an hour and a half of pre-creasing, but we're done. At least I'm done. So I'm on step 36. I will see you guys at step 38. I'm just happy that the pre-creases are done, and I figured I'd tell you about how long it took me. Alright guys, like I said, I'm going to show you 38 to 43, and then you repeat it on the other side. So, let's see here. First, we are going to, using only existing creases, we're going to make like a double reverse fold kind of thing. It's not as hard as it sounds. We're using these creases all the way through the paper. So, let's open her up. So, we're using, if I'm not mistaken, these creases. Okay? So let's reverse some folds. Aren't I punny? Alright. Anyway, let's reverse these folds. Again, reversing the folds that I basically pointed to. And so there's some other ones that you have to reverse as well. Anyway, it'll end up like this. Alright. It's gonna look like this. And this is what the middle looks like. Okay. Next step, step 40. We're going to, again, using existing creases, open sync, right? Yeah, yep, open sync this dark area on the diagram. The dark area on the diagram, you can't see it in real life. Using this crease. So, gotta love open syncs. Let's open it up. So it's going to be this right here. Okay, so let's do that. Always start with the outside. Go around. Reversing the folds you need to. So they're all mountain folds. Now the inside should be valley folds. There we go. Now when we close it back up, this is what it's going to look like. Great. All right. After that, we're going to fold 2 layers to the left. So 1, 2. Now we get this, and we're gonna be working with this flap right here. All we do is, open it up like this. We'll zoom in. Okay, I'm putting it like in this orientation so it's easier to fold. But open it up and just from the bottom to the top, squash it down. And this is really important what I'm doing. I'm putting a pointer finger here and my middle finger here. And the reason is so this horizontal crease that's forming, and you can do this too. Just do whatever you have to get this horizontal crease parallel to the center crease, or perpendicular to the vertical center crease. Just, yeah. Perfect. Look at that. All right. Now, since we just created a lot of new folds, let's crease this down. Cool. All right. So that is step 42. Now 43. Let's close everything back up. And you'll get this. It's gonna look like this. Okay, and now repeat on this side. That was steps 38 to 43. All right, guys, now we're going to be looking at step 45. So step 45, we're going to flip it. So this side doesn't have very many creases. This side has a ton of creases. We're going to make this side face up. Take this top layer and fold it down. Along from here to here, and I think the reference, the reference is literally as far, fold it down as far as you can, but make sure this paper doesn't slide. So my left hand here is important because it prevents the paper from sliding. Now I'm able to extend this crease all the way across. Okay. Yeah, this flattens this area, and on the other side as well, flattens very nicely. The paper is relatively thick, so just make sure the folds are accurate. You're gonna want to crease this down hard. Do your best to crease everything down while you can, because again, the model gets pretty thick. Okay, so we're here. Now we are going to fold it back up, but we're going to pull this layer with it, kind of. So I'm sticking my hand under, and first off, I am pushing in this and pushing in this triangle. And that will make this next fold a lot easier, which is pulling this, I'm going to say flap, as we fold this entire flap back up. Okay, like this. The inside is going to look like that. Fix this. There we go. This side's looking good. All right. So let's flatten this. So yeah. All right. So now we're gonna have this flap, and the inside of that looks like this, and looks like that. Okay. So that was step 46 and 47. Now we're going to be looking at 48. This is probably the first like step where people get stuck on this series of steps. So we're going to, for 48 to a couple more steps on. I don't remember how far, but that's what this is going to be on. So flip it over. Now fold this top flap down as far as you can. Again, left hand here to prevent the paper from sliding. Crease down in the middle. Now and extend the crease. There we go. Okay. Crease this down. The paper again gets pretty thick. Okay. Step 50. All right. Okay. So this is where we're making the fingers. So step 50 to or step 51 to whatever. First things first. This isn't in the diagrams, but I don't want to use my pencil because I don't want to ruin this, but so in the diagrams you see how it says push down like a triangle type thing. Well, those creases aren't there, so let's make those creases, and to do that we need to basically fold like this. So align this edge with this crease to complete this triangle. So don't fold it past this center crease. Don't crease it past that, rather. Now I'm going to reinforce this one. Alright, that one's good. So you see this triangle? We need two more. So one here and one here. So let's just do that right now. Do it the other way. This basically, doing these triangle pre-creases allows us to sink the triangle area a lot easier. I don't know why this isn't in the diagrams, but maybe it's just assumed you're going to do it. I'm not entirely sure. But so now this one's already made slightly, but I'm going to just reinforce it. And one more. Right here. Alright, so you're going to end up with this. You can see one triangle. Here, I'll fold like one triangle there, and a triangle here. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3 triangles. Good to go. Now we can start on this step. So the first part, it should be, let me zoom out. It should be in this orientation. Okay? Now, we are going to basically, we're going to fold this entire thing, this entire section along this crease and this crease. We're going to fold it behind. We're going to pleat it like this. Okay? Once this pleat is made, unfold it a little bit, and one second. The diagrams go from one page to another, and it's kind of annoying. But anyway, so fold it like this. Okay, you got it. Now unfold it a little bit open it up and get in there. Get into the triangle, right? And we're gonna push this triangle thing in. I mean, I guess it's a square now, but it was a triangle. Okay. Anyway. Again, this part is really important to do neatly and correctly, so the legs pack correctly. Alright, so you see the back is now, this part is a mountain fold, this is a mountain fold. I did have you valley fold it just to get the shape correct, but okay. So this is the back, this is the front. It's going to collapse like this. Okay. Now I'm just creasing it down. So again, this is the back, this is the front, and this is what the top looks like. It collapses like this. Okay, so once you collapse it, we're not done yet. The fun's not over yet. We're going to fold this flap up, and obviously it's connected. So we're going to just carefully unconnect it, and to completely unconnect it, we need to go get our finger in there and just unfold it like this. So this is going to be a mountain fold. This front area is going to be a mountain fold. And this is going to be a mountain fold, and this is going to be tucked under this flap. So let me just do this part really quick. So it's the same thing as before. It's the same thing as before. We're going to, I mean, we didn't make the pre-creases yet, but we will now that we've got this first part done. But you're going to have to do what I'm doing right now and make the triangle pre-crease for just this one for now. So now we can properly sink this square triangle thing. Okay, and again, do what we did before. I think. Yeah. Oh, only this time it's slightly different. Let me just do this so that I can explain it. All right, so it's going to look like this. It's going to collapse like this, right? And you've got this mountain fold, and you've got this mountain fold. This mountain fold goes this way, goes to the right. Okay. And this mountain fold goes to the left. Fold this back up. And that is how you make a toe. That is how you make a toe. Two toes, actually. So, and now the final two steps to finish this are to finish this part, is to fold this flap over and fold this flap over to make it look like the diagrams, that is. So, we're on step 57. We are on step 57. It looks exactly like this. And let me just show you the insides. So you'll have this flap with this part under it. You'll have this, and you'll have this. And I just showed you how to do that. And I'll show you one more time but I'll show you one more time, and then after you do it twice, you'll have to do it 1, 2, 3, 4 more times. So that's fun. But anyway, let me just show you how to do this one more time, because it's tough. I know it's tough. I know there's people that get stuck on this part. I just know it. So first, do the triangle pre-creases. Okay, so we've already done it on this side. Now you should do it here, here, and here, okay? But I'm just going to do it here for now. Okay, so again, you should also do them here and here, but Now that you've got the triangle pre-creases here, we're ready to do this step again. So 1, fold this down. So now you're here. Now we're going to do this one. So let's get inside there. This part on the top side of my left hand is going to be a mountain fold like this. And on this side, it's going to also be a mountain fold. Okay, so if you look at it from this angle, we've got a mountain fold here, we've got a mountain fold here, and a mountain fold here. Push this triangle thing in. And if you got stuck on the first time, this time also applies to the first time. It's all the same. But anyway, you push this part in, push the square part in. Okay, and now pinch both of the mountain folds, and the thing should collapse like this. Now this mountain fold goes this way. Actually, it really doesn't matter. And this mountain fold, this does matter, goes to the right. That does definitely matter. Okay. Now you're here. The next step is to fold this flap up and carefully undo this. Now get your hand in there and fully separate it. That's the right word. So you see how I'm doing that. Now again, we have a mountain fold and this mountain fold here. We're going to first extend them, obviously. All right. Now we are going to push the square in. Okay, and now pinch the mountain folds. This mountain fold, the inside one, folds like the other one, folds this way. And this mountain fold folds this way. This flap, I guess I can say now. I'm going to just neaten this top part up. Okay. And that's how you do it. That is how you do the fingers, the toes. So let me just show you. Now you've got two little things right there. And it's just gonna, on this side you're gonna do it one more time, and on this side you do it 3 times, and then you do it twice in the middle. I'll show you those two because they're kind of tough and different. But anyway, that's how you do the fingers. I showed you twice. Rewatch it if you need to, but I feel like I explained it quite well. This is ridiculously important, this part, so don't mess it up. Just if you get stuck, just keep watching the video and just keep working at it. This is a tough part. And this flap should be connected. When I did it originally and made the Facebook post, it wasn't connected, and that was the screw up I made. And oh god, it should be attached. Like, this should be a part of it. So if it's not, then you're doing it wrong. But that's how you do it. So I will see you guys on step. When will I see you guys? I'll see you on step 59. That was steps 51 to 58 that I just showed you. Alright guys, we are done with, well, I am done, hopefully you are too, with the toes, but the fun isn't over. So 59, we're doing the same thing. So let's do it. Let me show you how. First, notice how this crease and this crease aren't here. Let's make those triangle creases. Only this time they're bigger, just a little bit bigger. Same thing for over here. Alright. And let's do it to the other side. You see that there is a crease, but it's weaker. It's not as profound, I guess. on this side. So let's reinforce the existing creases. And now you see them. Okay. So let's get in the orientation of the diagrams, which is like this. Fold this flap down, and we are doing the same exact thing as the last 6 times-ish. But it's bigger, so it's kind of tougher. So let me just show you. Mount and fold this, and on the back, also mount and fold it. So if you're looking up, if you're looking from the top, you got 2 mount and folds. Push in this center part like this, obviously using the creases that are already there. Okay, and now it should just collapse like this. Yes, that is good. There should be a gap here. Anyway, it should collapse like this, and we're folding both of the flaps this way. I don't say right or left because it's literally completely relative to how you're holding the model. Anyway, now the next step is to fold this up and just carefully undo this overlapping like this overlapping. And this is tough. This is tough, but it's gonna look something like this. So get that mount and fold going. Get this mount and fold going. Push in this middle triangle. Okay, I'm just slowly working the middle triangle until it's, there we go, until it's pushed in properly. And now, taking these 2 mount and folds, we should be able to pinch it together like this. Now taking this, we can complete it. Alright, awesome. This center thing goes this way, like it has been. And this one goes the same way. And if you did it correctly, it will look like this. It will look like this. Okay, so the inside, you got your toes here, toes here. I really don't know what else to show. I hope you guys were able to do these steps, because I'd say after this point, after step 60, after step 59, I guess, smooth sailing. Probably not, but still, these are like the tricky steps of the ancient dragon. One of them, at least. So I'll show you again, I guess. You can fast forward pretty easily if you don't want to see this. But again, let's do the left side. Fold this down. Get that mount and fold going. Both sides. Okay. Now push down this center square. Alright. Now, holding the mount and folds, we should, oops, there we go. We should be able to, yeah, collapse it like that. Now this time, the mount and folds are going this way. You're going to want to fold them both this way. Paper's getting a little bit thick. That's okay though. Alright, you got this. Now the last step. Fold this layer up and undo, stick your hand in there and just undo it very carefully. The overlap. Now you got the mount and fold. Extend this mount and fold. Extend this mount and fold on the inside. push in this square thing, top. All right, now that that's pushed in, grab the mountain folds again and just push it together. And again, both flaps go to the left in this. Now the right. See that? See how it's all relative? But no, they go away. They go out. All right, and now we should be able to fold it back up like this. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Ancient Dragon base. This is the base. You've got the head, you've got the tail, you've got the 4 legs, and you've got the wings. You've got the wings. And we're done. No, I'm kidding. Obviously. But this is the base, and I really, really hope you could get this far, because I know a lot of you have trouble. I don't know, I guess, but like I guarantee that series of steps to collapse the feet, to make the feet, basically, is where people have trouble. And then they like try to fudge it, and then the rest of the steps just don't make sense. But anyway, that's how you do it. So now we're on step 60. I'm just gonna keep going because it's still tough. So this is the side with a lot of folds. This is the side with not a lot of folds. It should be on this side facing up. So we're going to fold this down, and we are going to squash this center point. So we've got to, let me just zoom in a little bit. We've got to move these legs kind of like, well, not kind of. We're gonna take, just do what I'm doing. It's really hard to explain, but we're going to take this part and just pull it outward. Okay, pull it outward. And now we're going to connect a crease. We're going to crease from this point to this point. We're going to make a crease, and from this point and this point. So just pull it, basically. This is the squash, by the way. I'm showing you how to do the squash. How to do the squash. All right, so this isn't going to lay flat. Don't even try. You'll probably ruin the legs, but you'll get this. You will get this shape, and now you will be able to fold it back up. This whole center should be a mountain fold. So push, and to do that, push this center in, and mountain fold like this, and mountain fold like this, and we'll be able to fold it up exactly like that. Now you can see like the legs more clearly, and the center looks like this. So that's how you do that squash. I presume, yep, we're gonna do it again. So flip it over and do the same exact thing. Fold it down like this. Actually, yeah, fold it down all the way. Have it like up facing you like this. Open up the feet, the toes. Pull at the very last, on either side, pull at the very last toe, the very inside toe, basically. Like this, so you get this shape. Now pull out the horizontal creases like that, like this. We're doing the squash right now. We're doing the squash. I'm sorry. We're not doing the vegetable squash. We are doing the fold. All right, so you've got this. Now we want to make this a mountain fold and this a mountain fold, which allows us to recollapse it. That was easy, like that. Okay, and now, see, you got your legs. All right, and that was step 60 to 63. All right, so 64 to, I don't know, I'm pretty far. Let's say 77, yeah. No, we're still going. Holy crap. All right, well, we're on step 64. These steps are tough. These steps are very tough. They're all they're all tough. Not like tricky, but they're just tough. I don't know how else to put it. So, well, let's get into it. So, we're having the head. This is a head. We're more folds compared to this side. This is the tail. This is the head. So, we're having the head up. Fold one flap. Yes, one flap over. So we're having. So these things are still here, basically. Fold one flap over. Okay, this is a tough step, and if you're using like homemade tissue foil, this is where it gets really tough because you won't be able to see your own creases. Anyway, let's just do it. Open the layers. I know you guys love hearing that. So pull. We're pulling these layers out basically because we're going to be working on them. All right, so 66. That's the main step. Let's see what it's asking. One of the main folds is this mountain fold down the middle. So let's do that all the way up to this triangular point thing. Okay. Let's also mountain fold part of the triangle because it's asking us to. I'm going to open it up a little bit more. And we're going to mountain fold this part of the left part of the triangle to this point. Now, once we hit this point, we're going to start mountain folding this fold right here. Okay, and this is like the triangle, and it just like it's really hard to explain, but just follow the diagrams. No, so you see these pre-creases. We're going to mountain fold them like that. This is kind of like an open sink, sort of. Not really, but we're just like folding the paper into a different shape. I'm sorry. I'm having I hear what I'm saying, and I know it's stupid, but I don't know what else to say. Anyway, you should get this shape. Okay, it should look like this using only pre-existing creases. Now this side, this is important as well. This from this point, there should be a crease going all the way to here. So we're gonna valley fold that, and from here to here, you see this point. There should be a crease going from this point to the same place. So we're gonna mountain fold that. So if we mountain fold what I just said, this, and valley fold that, I hope. Am I wrong? No, I'm right. I'm always right. I'm kidding. Make sure to keep this mountain fold here, and we're going to valley fold what I just said. Now this, okay, so yeah, this should collapse. Valley fold here, the base of the triangle. Valley fold that, and that is how you do it. The collapse is finished, almost. I don't think this lays flat yet. This part doesn't lay flat yet, but we're gonna make it lay flat. Yeah, so we're here right now. It wants us to now, well, okay, let me just show you what it looks like first. So this side looks like this. It looks like it got messed up. It got a little, it's fine. It's just a little weird here, but this side looks like this. This part looks like that. This side, it's really important to get this side right. Looks like that. And it all collapses like this to the right, okay? This, do not crease this flat. I don't know, it just doesn't, like, it doesn't flatten yet. But now we're gonna fold this over like this. How far? Fold 3 layers, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now it should be flat, I think. Oh, no. Still don't crease it flat yet. I'm not sure. So let's just keep going. Okay, so now we're here. Yep, do not crease this bottom part flat, because now that we're here, we're gonna do the same thing, 65 to 67. So, open the layers. Okay. mount and fold this, because it goes up to this triangular point. This is like the main part of it. Now mount and fold the triangle. And when I say mount and fold the triangle, like the crease is already there. I just want you to reverse it, because it was a valley fold and you're making it a mount and fold. But the crease, again, is already there. So now, mount and fold the right side of the triangle up to this point. And now once you hit this point, you should have other pre-creases that you're able to follow. And I do, obviously. So mount and fold that like this. Wait. Oh, oops, I did it wrong. So mine was faint, but so it should be here. Right side of the triangle looks like that. There we go. And now we have like a mini, I already did this, but I'm explaining it differently. We have like a mini triangular open sink type thing. Which looks like this. I'm not actually sure. Oh yeah, okay. It's tough, because this part is actually tough because it's reversed, but not impossible. There we go. Just like that. Just like that. So it will collapse. So it will collapse properly. Or rather, it should collapse properly is what I meant to say. Now we just got to do the left side. So again, you've got this mountain fold and this valley fold. And make sure this mountain fold stays, this center mountain fold stays like folded. And now it should just collapse like this. Now it should just collapse. And it does. It gets this. And now, obviously, well, obvious to me, I guess, now it lays flat. Now it lays very, very flat because you did the same thing on both sides. Let me just show you the left side, what it looks like. So, this is the triangular open sink type thing. Box pleat, I don't know what you're gonna call it. This is the top part. This is, so now you've got two. So now, like, this is the center, right? You did it on this side and you did it on this side, and this is the center. But this is what that side looks like. But we're done with that. So that was a tough step. That was, if you didn't fold the previous steps neatly, that step is almost impossible because you rely so much on your pre-creases with that step. And again, if your pre-creases weren't neat or weren't easy to follow, which mine fortunately were, that step is really hard. Really, really hard to do. But we got it. All right, let's keep going. So we're in this orientation. We're in this orientation. We are going to inside reverse fold something. It's hidden. What is it? What are we inside reverse folding? We're inside reverse folding this. As far down as it goes. Just like that. That was easy. Okay. Ugh. Now, 71. By the way, we just did 65 to 70. We just did 65 to 70. So now we are in 71. Step 71. So we are going to fold the, we're going to take this top flap and fold it to the center the vertical center. It's not going to be flat, but that's okay because we're going to make it flat. We're going to make it lay flat by looking at the diagram. So basically, there's no reference, but the reference is that you want to make it look like this, like when it folds flat, you want it to align with this. So just squash that little guy and see how it aligns with the back. That's what you want it to look like. Now we are going, oh, crease tightly. Okay, well, there we go. Now we're going to unfold it. And I think actually unfold this squash thing too, but it was not in vain. Now we're going to open sync the darkened part, which is the thing we just folded. Now this is a tough open sync for a couple of, well, really for one reason. That's why it wants you to crease tightly, so you don't lose track of the creases. It's really easy to lose track of what you're open syncing. So, okay, we are open syncing the dark part. So, we're open syncing just what we folded down, that entire thing. That's what we're open syncing. So, let's get in there. Fortunately, you can get in here pretty easily, but again, it's easy to like lose, like look at this. It's easy to forget, rather, what you're open syncing. So let's just be careful, I guess. I'm gonna unfold it a little bit and just let's start mountain folding. So always start obviously with the outside of the open sync by mountain folding all the creases around. So right here. Just gonna put this. Oh my gosh. Yep. Wow. Looking to it all the way over to here. This is, again, this is really tough. And you're also the little part you squashed right here. You're also open syncing. Sorry if I'm taking it out of the camera, I'm just trying to like unintentionally bring it closer to me so I can see it. Alright, I think I got it. There we go. Alright, so it's a little bit dark. Let me just move the light. Whew, this is what I haven't like fully collapsed it yet, but this is what the inside looks like. You've got the open sync this part and this little corner here, and when you collapse it, hopefully it collapses. Hopefully it goes back together nicely. Is what I was trying to say. Right, it's gonna look like this. This part unfolded itself a little bit, but that's okay. So remember how it goes back together. Holy crap. Alright, there we go. That is a very, very, very tough open sync. But that's what, so finished product, it looks like this. I can't even open it all the way, but this part is also open synced. This is the part you squashed. Yeah, it looks like this. So you know you did it right when it's just a straight line across. It's just a straight line. And now we're gonna have to do it again. I know we will. But I'm glad that worked first time, because it doesn't always. We're on 75, yeah. now we, it doesn't say to do this, but basically fold it over like this. And now fold this flap. You're going to have to open this layer. Fold this flap down along the same line that we did. Well, I mean, okay, fold this edge against the vertical center, but it's going to line up with the thing we just did. Again, if you open sunk it correctly, it will line up. Okay, and now we're going to crease it again, so you don't lose your pre-creases, so you know what you're doing. Crease this really, really hard. Okay. Are we gonna? I remember, like, didn't we like squash it last time, or maybe? Oh, I guess we don't have to this time. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So since we open sunk all the way to here, now we're able to fold this down, and you don't have to squash anything. But so this part is going to be open sunk twice. You'll see what I mean soon. It says it in the diagrams too. But again, I'm going to crease this a little bit harder because this is not easy. All right, here we go. Now we're open sinking this flap. So we're going to open it up. So we open sync. Okay. So see how you can't open this part? You're just going to push it in, because it was already open synced for the last. The last step already had us open sync it. So yeah. So just do what I just did. It's actually a closed sync. Does it say it's a closed sync? I don't think it does, but it is. Or oh wait. You actually, I don't know if. Oh man, you might be able to open that up. And it does say open sync it twice. So. Yep. Oh, you're supposed. Okay. It's not a closed sync. Sorry. Just pull. For this part, the part where it says you open sync it twice, you do have to pull it out, and then so push it in like I did originally, and then you can pull the layers out and then truly open sync it. But anyway, let's keep going. We're going to make these mountain folds all the way around the area where we're supposed to open sync. This is actually a lot easier because I creased it a lot harder. And I've already did it once, so that helps. Helps to know what I'm doing. There we go. Alright. That was significantly easier, to be completely honest. So that open sync is going to look like this, the final product. Just open sync this. And this part, again, this little part right here, it gets open synced twice. Okay? But you're gonna end up with this. Perfectly straight across, looking really nice. Oop, I messed up that a little bit. There we go. Those open syncs were tough, guys. Those open syncs were really, really tough. I'm telling you right now. But if you made it, good job. If you kind of like fudged it, do the best you can. We're on step 78, so this is easy. We're just going, well, relatively easy. Mountain fold the center, get this triangle thing popping out, right? We're going to mountain fold the triangle, push down this center part. Okay. And this will turn into this type of thing. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, we have this. We're on 79. Alright, yeah. Okay. So 79. I'm gonna show all these steps just in case. Fold this edge to the center line. Crease this pretty well because we're going to be open sinking it next step. Okay, now we open sink it, like I just said. This is step 80. So just make all the creases mountain folds if they aren't already. And then push in the center. This part is kind of hard to fold if you can't tell, but like this specific part I'm doing right now. But you should be able to maneuver the paper around to get the open sink, to do the open sink correctly. I didn't try very hard to open it up, but I tried to open it up and I wasn't able to, so that's why I'm doing it this way. This slightly messy way. Alright, but, so finish, the open sink looks like this. The inside looks like this. Now we are going to open, or well, fold this layer up like this, open it, and squash it using these side mountain folds. And again, the horizontal crease should be from this point to this point. Messed it up a little, it's okay. There we go. This is the tail. This is going to be the tail. If you can figure that out. I do not believe we squashed this flap at all. Although we could. No, we don't. You don't. And I also don't know which way it faces. I'm just going to face it to the left. Alright, now, this is step 82. We're going to fold down the corners. It's going to look like this. Now we are going to close the layers inside reverse from the bottom. Yeah, right. So we're going to fold it. We're going to fold it over like this, but we're also going to mountain fold like this. So when we close it, it's going to look like that. Crease this very well because paper's getting thick. Alright, now for some more open sinking. Yay! I know you guys love it. I know how much you guys love open sinking. I'm being sarcastic. Okay. So step 84, we're going to fold this edge to the center line. No more sarcasm. Let's get down to business. And the crease will go like this. It will mess up this part and want to keep going. So make it keep going. I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess we can squash that part. It doesn't really matter. So again, crease this very hard because you don't want to lose your pre-creases. Now when we unfold it, we're going to open sync. But when we open sync, we're pretending this layer is connected. We're going to pretend like it's this layer. So do not open this up. Keep it together. So keep it together. All right. So let's do this and let me show you what I'm talking about. Jesus, wait, what? Man, it is hard. It's getting harder to get into this thing, but we should be able to. Oh my god. What the hell? I mean, I guess I don't have to. I guess I can just... I'm having a lot of trouble getting into this model to open sync it. I'm going to try one more time, and then I'm just going to do it the hard way. I can't get into this, so that's fine. So notice how this crease we made goes past the center line. That's okay. And also this crease goes past the center line. We're going to do this the hard way. We're just going to try to get it to bubble out so we can do this. Alright, there we go. But finally, like... Oh, I thought I did. There. Okay, there. I got it. Alright, so you see how I pulled it apart. So now I'm starting the open sync. This open sync's a little bit different since I can't get inside it. I'm gonna have to like push down everything. I'm working from right to left. Just take your time with this because it's obviously not a fun fold. You might say it's unfun. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for saying really stupid things. I just get really bored when I'm doing this. Okay, do your best to keep these layers like together. I know they're gonna separate a little bit, but again, do your best to pretend like they're the same piece of paper. But all right, cool. So that's the open sync. It's an easy open sync, but it's hard since we can't get inside of it, like get my hand inside of it. But anyway, let's. Oh god. Attempt to flatten this. Holy crap. I think it flattens like this. Wait, did I do this wrong? I might have done this wrong. Oh crap. Okay, I think I did it too much. I think I open sync too much. Crap. Alright. Well, you notice how it's not like this doesn't follow the top line. So let's fix it. I think. Did I do this right? I don't think no, I definitely did not do this right. Okay, let's fix this then. See, I'm not infallible. I make mistakes too. I just didn't crease it hard enough like an idiot, and now I'm paying the price. All right, there we go. Yeah, again, this is not an easy open sync. This is because you can't get inside it, so you have to do it like the old-fashioned way. I guess not the. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Or how to put it, rather. This is gonna be messy. Fortunately, this is like the inside belly of the dragon, so it's not that big of a deal. But alright, I tried my best. There, okay, that looks good enough, I guess. Holy shit. I'm gonna do this one more time just so I can prove to you that I'm not an idiot. So let's do this side. We're going to fold it down like this. Fold this edge to the center. Wait, I'm not sure why. I remember last time when I folded it to the center, it was like there was a flap where I had the squash. Did I do something different? What did I do differently? I guess it doesn't matter. Anyway, so fold this to the center. Crease it really, really, really well. Okay, this should be good. And now open sink it. I mean, I might as well try to get to the center again, or get my hand in there again, but maybe I just gotta try a little bit hard. No, that's not gonna work. Alright, whatever. So again, we open sink without releasing, without like pretending that this layer is a part of this layer. So first things first, we gotta get it. Oh, I think that was easy. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's separated a lot easier than last time. I'm gonna start this way, then I'm gonna go around here. There we go. Now I just gotta get this part. Okay, so this part isn't sunken enough. Alright, how's this looking? Maybe? Maybe? No, I don't know. It's close though, it's close. I admit it is close. I think this part, I just need to make it a little higher. You guys see my I barely see the pre-crease, but alright. Now I need to make this part lower. Alright, cool. There we go. Alright. We're good. We're good. We got this. I keep saying we as if you guys are folding along exactly with me. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. But regardless, there we go. Okay, so that's the top. Those are the hard ones, I hope. These bottom ones should be easier, but it's hard because the paper was thicker. But that was me open sinking the top two flaps. Holy crap. Now I just have to do the bottom ones, and you do too, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Just fold the flap and then open sync it. Just to clarify, so when you're doing the bottom part, you definitely open sync this flap. So, I mean, I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to do it off camera. Well, I mean, I guess I'll do it right now. Why not? I know you guys love watching me struggle to fold this. That was sarcasm, you probably hate it. Alright, so again, this flap, definitely open sync it. Do not close sync it, because if you close sync it, you won't be able to move the feet. But now we're gonna do this part again. So where the bottom flap and the top flap collide, you're gonna get this type of thing. It's gonna look like this. Okay, it's a little messy, but whatever. Now I just need to open sync this part. Or is it already done? Oh, this looks like it's good. Look at that. All right. That was easy. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't know if it was easy yet. I'm not entirely sure how this collapses. Okay, that's obviously wrong. Just gotta keep going down. See, you know what? I'm glad I did this on camera, because this is another tough one. God, I do not remember these steps being that tough. I genuinely do not remember. But whatever. Okay, so you see how it's not flat across? It should be, and I don't know why it's not. I guess I gotta keep syncing it. I did not see my pre-creases, but I see them now, so. Okay, it's getting closer. Closer. And we got it. All right, there we go. Oh boy. All right, so that's the bottom open sync. The bottom, one of the bottom flaps. The open sync for it. And it is looking rough, but but it's done. Ah, that's awesome. We got to do it one more time. One more time. And then the belly's done. The belly of the beast is done. Whew, alright guys, it's done. The last one was the easiest, to be completely honest. Maybe because I creased it harder. I don't know, but this is what the belly looks like. I hope this is right. It makes sense to me. This is what this part looks like. Alright. It looks like it wants us to fold it to the left. Now, fold up the corners. This is step 87. Fold up the corners. Alright. So, fold the corners back up. It's going to be thicker, but that's okay. It's not going to stay like this for long. I hope. Okay, now we're just, yeah, okay. This step. Fold, now we're folding this left layer, the layers to the right, yeah. Just keep folding it over until, fold this over, fold this thing over. Don't even bother trying to make it flat, because there's so many layers, it's so thick, just keep it, I mean, you can, I guess, I don't know. But Just don't ruin the model trying to make it flat. Like look at this. Look at all those layers. I'm gonna try to make it symmetric a little bit. Yeah, it's not. All right. Anyway, you just get it to this point. We're gonna fold this flap over. Well, first fold the edge to the center to make a pre-crease. Now fold the flap over and squash it using the pre-crease I just had you make. Like that. Okay, now we're folding this part up and folding the edges in. This should be a familiar fold for you guys, but I'm showing it anyway because I'm a nice guy. All right. Now just fold this little triangle thing down. And we're going to push it up in. So now unfold here. And just like that, the corner disappeared. So that's good. Okay, now we're folding this down. We're folding this thing down. And we're opening the layers to the right. So now we're taking this one and folding it over like this. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do the same thing. So do what we just did to this one. Okay, now again, fold this down if you didn't already. Awesome. It should look exactly like this. So I'm going to fold it over so it looks like the diagram. All right, so we're on step 96. It should look just like this. Just like this. Now it wants us to fold this corner down. Wait. We're folding something down. It's hard to tell. What? Wait, is this diagram wrong? I don't know. Oh, duh. Sorry. Wow, I'm an idiot. We already did that. Okay. We're on 97, not 96. I'm sorry. So it should look like this. We're on step 97. We're going to flip it over, and we're going to start making the head. So fold this flap, and open it up. And it should open up like this. Okay? We're going to push out this center point. And there's a triangle here. There's a triangle, and we're going to use that for this next fold. So just gently push this center point up. Okay? Gently caress the paper. No, I'm kidding. There we go. Alright, now mountain fold along the triangle, which I pointed out before, which you can see me doing right now. Valley fold the base of the triangle, mountain fold down the center, and there's a valley fold here, which lets it lay flat. I really should just look, make sure I'm doing it right. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna look like this. Exactly like this. These creases were already there. Those creases were already there. Let's flatten this puppy. All right, look at that. We've got the head. Now we just have to make it smaller. All right, these steps suck. Oh my god. Shouldn't need help on these steps, but I will. Whew. Okay. We're on step 101. We are going to gonna open sync the darken edge, right? So this crease is already, well, actually, no, let's make a pre-crease really quick, because up here, where we also do open sync, it's not creased. So let's extend this crease up. And of course, we are going to crease it down very hard. I've learned my lesson. Okay, now unfold and open sync it. Now, obviously, we can get inside this quite easily, but oh, I guess I'm. Oh, okay. This is a really easy open sync. You didn't actually have to crease it hard at all. I'm stupid. Oh yeah, this little corner here, that you can ignore that. All right. Now we're gonna take this flap and fold the edge to the center. And again, we've done this before. It's gonna like do this thing where it doesn't lay flat, but just pretend it's not there and just keep folding it up. And then squash it down. Really crease this hard. And now we are going to open sync it all. Alright, so again, we can easily get inside of this. And we're going to open sync this entire thing like this. So even past, it's going to go past the center line, the open sync. Okay. Alright, it's going to look like this. And I believe, yep, we're going to, now once the open sync's done, we're going to turn it over like this and do the same thing. So take this edge and fold it to the center. And open sync it. This is a little bit tougher to get to, but it should be pretty easy. Okay, but really quick, notice how this is the area we're open syncing, and it's like part of it's already open sunk. Again, you open sync it twice. It says in the diagrams, but I'm just assuring you that it makes sense. Assuring you that that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, so we got the easy part of the open sync. Well, the whole thing's kind of easy, but. So to open sync it twice, again, like we've done this a lot, you just pull out the layer and push it to one side, basically. Alright, there we go. The open syncs are done for there. It should look like this. That was 104. Now we're on 105. All right. Here's where the head really gets fun. And we're going to do this again on the other side too. All of this stuff. I am not showing this twice. Okay. So 105. We are going to fold from this point to the center. So like this. And unfold. Okay? Now we are going to fold this edge to this crease. Okay? And now we're going to do some inside reverse folding, open syncing kind of thing. Oh, these steps are actually pretty cool. Alright, so first open it up, opens the entire thing, including this little thing. Alright, and it'll look like this. And that part will look like that. That's important, by the way. Alright, now we are going to fold and unfold. I believe both of them. It's hard to tell though. I'm going to fold both of them. So take both of these flaps and fold it as far as you can at the top, and then fold it all the way down to the center. Be neat with these folds because these are the horns of the dragon. All of this stuff is the horns, basically. Okay, crease this down because it's getting thick. I went a little too far. It should be fine. This edge should not hit the center. It shouldn't. It's okay if it does, but don't expect it to. Anyway, now we can put one layer to the right and one layer to the left and squash this puppy. Now this is kind of a weird squash, but it should squash into a rectangle, and the rectangle should be slanted to the left. I mean, honestly, if it doesn't work out that way, it does not really matter. But I'm going to try to make it work out that way. Yeah, there, something like that. My square seems a little too big, but it's pretty good. All right, and finally, just fold this flap behind. Okay, like that. All right. Now we're looking at this. Oops, sorry for the camera. Now we're opening it up a little and taking this flap and inside reverse folding it a couple of times using some pre-existing creases. There we go. And I believe that was 111, I believe. Yep, 112. We do it again. This time there are no pre-existing creases. I don't think. Yeah, there's not. You have to make your own. So align the inside reverse fold to this edge, basically. And the one below it. There we go. Okay. So it'll look like this. Okay, and now there's one more. This is using pre-existing creases, sort of. It's a little off, so I'm just going to make my own. But the idea is to make this paper go away, basically. If you don't understand why we're doing this right now, then there's a problem. All right, there we go. So it'll look like this, okay? Okay, now we repeat what we just did here. And then flip this over and repeat the entire process here. I am not showing that. So I'll be back when it's done. Alright guys, so you should be looking like this. I am ready to do step 119. So if you put this corner up, you should have the little spikes like this. Alright, let's keep going. So step 119, the flap is to the left. We are going to fold this corner all the way down. Like that. Okay, now we are going to do an inside reverse fold using this pre-existing crease. This is a really simple one. Don't overcomplicate it. It's just like that. Okay. Oh, I guess, okay, so this flap should be over here like this. Like that. And now we can inside reverse fold the flap that I just fixed. Like that. So if you don't know what I did, I just put this edge against the center and then folded it down. Okay, this step I've had trouble with in the past. Hopefully I can get it right now though, first try. So fold this corner. This is step 122. Fold this corner along this crease, like this. Okay, now we're going to pull out this layer and keep this layer like that. So it's gonna turn 3D. I'm just gonna open it up like this. This is a tricky step, guys. It's harder than it originally seems. Like this seems easy, right? But this isn't the whole step, obviously. So that was 123. What I just did was 123. Let me just scroll down now. Now 124. Okay, this is easy. This part's easy. It's this next part that's tough. Sorry for the false alarm, but it's gonna look like this. So this is right. Everything is right so far. Now we're gonna fold this up as far as it goes. This is still easy. Not hard yet. Okay, now this is the hard step. 127 and 128. At least, maybe hard to like understand. I don't know, maybe I'm just stupid. Okay, so we are going to open the layer, only the innermost layer is affected. So open this innermost layer like this, okay? So it's gonna look something like this. But this isn't what you want. I see this is okay, so this is where it's tough. But 127, it's really hard to like understand what it's asking, but I think if I remember doing it from last time, it's gonna look something like this. So you've got this flap. You've got this flap. Okay. Now it's gonna be like this. I think we need to yes. We need to make a crease from this point to this point, and this point to this point right here. So you've got this pre-existing crease and this one. So there's a point right here. You need to make a crease from here to here, and on the same thing on the other side. This is what I had a lot of trouble figuring out, but since I've done it already a lot, yeah, there it is. Oh, that's perfect. All right. So you'll get this shape. Now you can really, if I didn't tell you that, you would mess it up, because I did. I remember struggling with that step a lot, but really just pay attention to 128, what that diagram looks like, and try to get, I mean, this is if I wasn't helping you, but if I wasn't helping you, you'd try to get the paper to look like the diagram. But I mean, I just told you what to do, and it was not, the diagram was not clear in that step at all. But here it is. So it looks like this. Okay. We're gonna fold down this corner, and we are going to fold this edge to that edge like this. I'm gonna zoom in, it's getting a little small. And now we're folding the same edge to this edge, like that. Alright. Couple angle bisectors. Now we're just going to fold along this edge. Like that. Okay. All right, now for some fun. We are going to open sync the part basically the part that we just folded. So, and it shows you how to do it, but it shouldn't be too hard, to be completely honest. But just in case, let's crease this really, really tight so we know which crease lines to open sync along. All right. So now let's make that open sync. So it's this one. I believe it's the lower one. Yep. So now let's just push this in. Oh, you know what? It's probably this one. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Yep, right here. There we go. So this is what the open sync looks like. I think. Let me just orientate it like the diagrams do. Yep. Wait. Oh, that might be wrong. Oh shit, that is actually wrong. Okay, I did a little extra thing. So so this is orientated like the diagrams are right now, and this is right and this is right, but this side should only be a valley fold. So it gives you this like this flap to work with. So this is what it should look like. This is the open sync right here. Okay. And now, yeah, we immediately fold this out. So I still was originally wrong, but that's what the diagrams are for, I guess. There we go. All right. So and then you'll end up with this little flap. Once you do 134, the inside reverse fold. You know what? I might. It looks like that the flap is supposed to line up with this edge. This should line up with this. So let's make it do that. Here's a plan. Let's do what we're supposed to do. Okay. Alright, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Lines right up. Okay, now it wants us to, this is 135. We're going to open the layer. Alright, these steps get a little interesting. As long as you've done every step before perfectly, then these steps should be fine. And I'm not joking. So, it wants us to open the layer, but which layer is it talking about? I believe it's this one. But that might be wrong. No, it is this one. I'm right. It is this one. So this flap, we open the stuff around it, basically. So like this. And we are going to ignore this thing. Ignore this little thing. This bigger one. This bigger, if you can see that. We're going to squash fold this right here. This thing that I'm moving. So here we go. This is tough because of the only reason this is a hard fold is because of the thickness of the paper. Oh wow, did I butcher it? Oh my god. Well, damn. Okay, it can be salvaged. The squash can be salvaged. Oh no. Okay, there. We got it. I don't know why I keep saying we, but I'm just gonna go with it. We got it. There we go. All right, that's the squash. Again, the layers are pretty thick, so this is a tough fold because of that. Oh my god. All right, now we're going to this corner that we squashed, we're gonna unsync it. So you just pull it out really gently, and hopefully we can put this back together. But yeah, this is, just take your time with this, because you basically unfold this entire thing. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. I'm having trouble reassembling this. Hopefully it just figures itself out. And it did. Alright, cool. There we go. There we go. So now you see the corner, the thing that was squash folded, that corner is pulled out. This is tough. You can easily mess up. So just that step right there, 137 rather, do not take that for granted. It's easy to pull it out, but it's hard to reassemble it, so just be careful. Alright, now we're going to crimp this using pre-existing creases, it looks like. So we're going to crimp. This is getting tough. The creases are already there, so it shouldn't be too hard. There's one, and then there's the mountain fold, then the valley fold. Alright, cool. So it's looking like this. This is good. This is true to the diagram, sort of. Now just fold this paper inside. Hope you guys can see this. Sorry, I'm just unplugging my phone really quick. Alright. Said it was getting too hot. Maybe it's because I'm in the room, but... Okay, there we go. So, that was step 139, I think. Yeah, okay, yeah. And now you should, again, if you did everything perfectly, you should have this right here, and it wants you to fold it behind. It just wants you to fold this layer behind, just like that. Okay, crease that down. Okay, fold one layer to the left. Oops, I undid the whole thing. Okay, so we're here, right? We're here. Fold one layer to the left. Right? Yeah. Sure. Okay. Fold the corner up. Yeah, this is right. Fold the corner up. Alright, that's 142. We're on 143. This edge right here. Okay, here we go. This edge. We're going to fold that along the center line. We're going to try to fold that along the center line. Okay, it's getting a little tough to fold, but there we go. Alright, now it wants us to fold this entire thing across. Holy crap. It wants us to fold this entire thing over. And then squash fold. And then squash fold the thing using the crease we just made. So let's try to do that. Should be easy. Well, easier than normal since we can get inside it. Like this. Okay, here we go. You can tell I'm having trouble didn't fold it perfectly, but there we go. All right. I just want something that resembles a squash. There we go. Okay. So I tried my best. Hopefully it works better on the other side, but now all you do is fold it over. Okay, and now I'm going to adjust this paper so the layers line up a little better. There we go. Sort of. Right, okay. Okay, now we fold this top corner back down. This is 146. And just gonna fix this part a little bit. Now close it back up, and as you can see, you've got your 4 spikes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew, alright. That was 147. 148. We are going to take this thing and just like shift it over to the left like this. So like that. And now we do the same thing on the other side. Yay! So much fun. Repeat 129 to 147 on the other side. So here we go. Guys, we made it. We're on step 150. So let's fold this corner up. Okay, and let's now fold this over. Fold it over once, and then fold it so the crease lines up with the right side of everything else, if that makes sense. Yeah, so it lines up with this edge. So there we go. Okay, and now we take this edge and put it to the middle and fold the rest accordingly, so it looks like this. Alright, now we unfold that. And we're going to make a type of a kind of bird base type thing. Not exactly, but. So we're going to open it up, and using the creases we just made, push it flat, and you'll see that triangle. So squish, make the mountain fold, and use that triangle to collapse it. We're going to make 2 new creases to finish the bottom of the bird base. Like that. And some more creases to make it lay flat. Like that. Okay. Now we can collapse this and fold it up again. No pre-creases because I'm living on the edge. If you want, you can pre-crease it it's just like a bird base. So just like how you make a crane. But anyway, so that's that. Now we are going to take this and fold it to the center and unfold. And now I think we're going to do something similar to before. Yeah, we're going to take this whole layer and now squash it using the crease we just made, and you can get in it. You can get inside it too, so it shouldn't be too hard. Just make the one side a mountain fold that isn't already, and now you should be able to. Oh fuck. Oh, okay. You gotta open up this part a little bit. You gotta open up that part a little bit, and now it's going to. There we go. Now it's gonna squash. Look at that. And now just fold a layer to the left. Now repeat what we just did on the right side. So 158 to 160 something. Yeah. Okay, so again, I might as well show you. Fold it over, unfold, open it up, make the inside one a mountain fold instead of a valley. Now just open up this little pocket. And you should be able to flatten it, yeah. Okay, and now just fold that to the right. Great. All right. We're folding one corner down, two corners down, three corners. Okay, we're folding this whole thing down. We're folding this whole thing down as far as it goes. Oh, I forgot a step. Oops. Maybe you caught me, maybe you didn't. We're folding this thing behind. Like that. And same to the other side. Just fold it behind. That's easy. Alright, there we go. Now we're good. So now we can fold all the corners down. Alright, this gets a little tough. Just don't, whatever you do, don't rip the paper, okay? So, fold this down. Fold this corner down. We're on 165 now. We are going to fold all of this over. All of this over. And now we're going to do something with this flap. So, we're going to get rid of it, basically. So fold it against the center line like this. Okay, and now fold an angle bisector between the center line and the line and the crease we just made. Oh, crimping it though. So we fold it over, and now we fold this crease on top of the center line, basically. That creates our angle bisector. And we need to keep it like this for the next step, because we're going to make more pseudo bird bases. Yeah, so now fold this edge to the center. And then fold everything else back up. And it's going to look like this. Sorry, I just moved the lights really quick. It's going to look like this. Now we're gonna unfold it and again make it three-dimensional. So using the creases we just made. We're going to squash that. This is very similar to what we just did. There we go. Now, yep, now this should be like this. I'm on step 171. Oh, oops. Wait, did I do this one? I think I did this a little bit wrong. Oh, no, I did it right. I just skipped a couple. I skipped a step. Yeah, oops. Okay, yeah, I did it right, sorry. Yeah, it's a petal fold, by the way. It's called a petal fold. So that's similar to the bird base fold. Yeah. Okay, now we do this. Alright. I knew what I was doing the whole time. Now we're folding these edges to the center. This is similar to a frog. How to make an origami frog. The classic one. Alright, anyway, and now fold that up. And I have a feeling, yep, we're going to fold it down now. And we're going to fold it under. Okay, that was 175. 176, we're going to fold this entire thing down like this. This entire thing down as far as it goes. Okay. Great. Now fold these two things. Wait. Fold the corner to the right. Oh, just the corner. So just this thing behind, like that. So now it's going to look like this. Now we repeat 166 to 175. So, yep. So now just do the same thing that we just did on this one. Alright guys, so the back should look like this, and the front should look like this. Okay? Remember, it's to 175, it's not to 177 or 6. Okay, this step is kind of annoying and it's kind of tough, but like it's annoying because it wants you to like, you can get to it easily, you can get to right here easily, but it wants you to like, yeah, the gray part, it wants you to sink and squash it. And fold up the corners along, yeah, so that's easy, but the sink and squash part is kind of, I don't know. So as I'm gonna try my best, like it just wants you to get rid of this little part by like pushing it up in as you assemble the entire model. I'm gonna try my best, but no guarantees. Alright, so it looks like to do this correctly, take the front leg, pinch it, and then as you push everything towards the front, not everything, but you know what I mean, the things you're supposed to. So this is the front leg, this is the front leg, this is the head. So as you push them towards the front, it's able to see it's actually working. Alright, cool. Awesome, look at that. Alright. That perfect. Look at that. Right. Perfect. So, these are the two front legs. These are the two back legs. These are the wings. This is the tail. This is the head. If you've made it this far, you're pretty much done. Nice job. paper distribution is like amazing. It's so, he designed this so well. But, all right. Okay, there we go. So that's the base. Well, I already said that. This is like, I don't know. This is pretty much done. This is like all the parts like laid out, and it's really awesome. You know you're at the home stretch if you've got this. Once you've gotten this far. Step 183. So this step is kind of this chain of step is kind of, I don't know. You'll see. So we're folding the wing to the right, okay? Now we're opening the top layer. And you're gonna get this thing. And it wants us to open sync it. But obviously, like, to make the pre-crease, we literally can't even fold it. So you're gonna have to just do your best to extrapolate the crease. So I make the crease, but you can kind of fold it, but I mean, I guess you can. All right, this is working a lot better than last time. You can actually fold it. Look at that. Okay, so once you have the crease, open it up and make an open sync as neat as possible. Because again, the crease is just going to be physically, the pre-crease for this open sync is hard to make. It's just really, really hard to do because there's paper in the way. So do your best with this, because this is really important for how the wings turn out. Alright, so that's pretty good. That ended up really good. So it'll look like this, right? Now we can close it, but let me just show you it really quick. So this side, I'm pretty sure looks like that. This side looks like that, and the inside looks something like that. A little bit messy, but it's fine. Alright, when we close it back up, we can fold along this edge, like that, this edge. Then crease this. As long as the fold's right, yeah it is. Alright. Now make a crease line at a right angle, right? So now we want to make a crease line like here, which is a right angle to this. So it's a really stupid. This fold is like. I think how I did it was I literally took a piece of paper, because there is no reference at all. I know like the crease is supposed to be a right angle supposed to make a right angle with this, but like to actually do that without help of the rulers, I think it's impossible. So alright, obviously the ruler is a right angle. I'm not measuring anything, so now I'm just going to there. So this is what the crease should be. There we go. And again, since the paper is kind of thick, I'm going to crease this pretty hard. Okay. Where are we? Where the hell are we? All right, there we go. Let's just make sure it's a right angle. I mean, there's nothing I can really do if it's not a right angle, but yeah, that's actually really good. Okay. Now this next step, whether or not you did the open sync correctly will affect how this turns out. So open and spread the darkened part in 185. So the open sync, we're actually going to open up and spread that. So if we open this up right now, you can see this is the open sync. So the crease that's made in 189, the crease that's shown is actually this right here. So you fold along that. Okay, and we're going to basically spread it out. But you see, God dang it. This should be. I guess I did it wrong. I don't know. This happened to me last time too. This crease right here should land about here, but how I originally had it, it's here. It should be up here like that. So just get it to that point and then readjust your open sync, I guess. That's the only way yeah, you just got to readjust the open sync. Man, I wish the open sync was diagrammed better, but it's fine, I guess. We'll just have to fix it during this step. It's going to happen again too. So this line should be above the dragon, the spine. Alright, but this is looking good. So next, this is 190. We're gonna pull out the arrowed corner. So it's important not to do all the layers, okay? Not all the layers, just this layer, just this one. So let's pull that out. Okay, and now let's do step 191. So we got some mountain folds here and here. Mountain fold down the middle and some valley folds. One down the middle and a couple around the sides, but the couple around the sides should form themselves. Fold there. Alright, so this is going to collapse. This should start looking like the diagram, hopefully. I think it goes, oh god. What did I do? Alright. So we got this. This is okay. This is the valley fold. This is the. Wait, that's not right. It should be this. This should be the valley fold. Oh, okay. I see. That's what was wrong. Alright, so there should be a valley fold there. There should be a valley fold there. Okay. So this is what it looks like. I'm just making sure these creases are good. There we go. That's a tough step. That honestly is a tough step. So the back looks like this. Okay. Front looks like this. And the inside looks like this. Again, if you didn't do the part where you flatten this open sync correctly, this isn't going to work. This point needs to be above the spine. It has to be above the spine, which it is. So, all right, now we're folding the pattern for the wings, basically. So first, make a valley fold from these two corners. crease these pretty hard. Sorry, I'm just trying to make something neater. These wing creases are a little inaccurate, I guess you could say. I don't know if this is actually doing anything, but I might as well try. Whatever. Alright, I'll fix it later, I guess. But anyway, so there's this fold. Now there's this fold, so from here to here, and this makes a right angle. So basically just fold this edge along itself. Okay, and crease this up quite hard. Alright, and there should be, yep, there's one more. This edge. Oh, shit. Oh, what the hell's going on? What orientation am I in? Alright, there we go. Holy crap. Alright, so this edge against the crease we just made. Be careful of the paper sliding. That will happen if you're not careful. Okay, and though I think that's it for the wing creases. Yeah, so these are like the decorative wing creases. We'll do more with it later, but all right, fold along the line connecting the corners. Right. So we're gonna take these two flaps and fold them down like this, all the way up to the point of the wing. Definitely crease this hard. Like, obviously you're creasing everything, but when I say crease it, I mean crease it harder than normal. Okay, and the final step for the wing, well, for now, just fold it like this. Fold it against that crease, that edge. And you get this. This is the dragon wing. Basically all that's left is to like shape it, kind of. You'll see. Anyway, repeat what we just did for the wing behind. So 183 to 196. Alright guys, so once the wings are finished, we're going on to step 198. Now this is important to do right. It wants us to inside reverse fold behind the narrow layers. So the idea... Okay, so 198 and 199 are exactly the same step. So behind the narrow layers, so right here is where it wants us to go. It wants us to open up here and then make the reverse fold, because once we do that, at least I think so. Yeah, I'm very confident about that, yeah. Yep, that's what it wants us to do. So, again, open up here, right here, and make the inside reverse fold. Make the leg as big as you want. It should start from here though, and the leg shouldn't go. It shouldn't go straight down. It should be, well, make it look like the diagram, basically. It should be something like, it should be like this. Coming out at an angle. Alright. Okay, and now for my favorite steps. This is my favorite part of the entire model. I love how this works. So, and it's a part where I bet a lot of people get stuck, possibly. This is basically how the wizards the wizard's hands are made. The wizard's fingers are made. If you don't, it's another model by Satoshi. Okay, so how we do this? This is 200. This is step 200. So we are going to first take this top layer and, okay, yeah, like this. And, wait, is this even done right? God damn it. Yeah, okay, it is, sorry. Take this top layer and open it up like this, okay? So just completely pull it out. Okay, like this. And we're going to flatten it. We're going to mountain fold here and valley fold here. And to make this work up above, or in here, to make that work, just keep the valley fold going, and this layer will just go into the leg like that. And if you did that step correctly, it'll look like this. And you'll see the layer just going into the leg perfectly. Let's do it again. So we just pull out this, flatten it, mountain fold here, valley fold here, okay, and keep the valley fold going down, and make this layer just go into the go into the leg by extending that valley fold all the way down. Okay. So it's going to look like this when you're done. And the top of the leg, or the bottom, the foot, the bottom of the leg is going to look like this. And there's one more to do. Let's see if hopefully this works as well. Sorry, a fly just hit me in the ear. So, extend this, flatten it. Mountain fold here, valley fold here. Now, extend the valley fold down, and just keep extending it down. And the mountain fold, obviously, until you get to the bottom. And it causes this layer to just nicely go into the leg. And that is how, and that's how you do the feet. That's how you do the toes for the leg, rather, for the ancient dragon. And so, I mean, I hope you know what we're going to do with this accordion type thing. We're going to make a bunch of toes, but the key is getting to there and making this area play nice. If this is all like a jumbled mess, it's going to be a lot thicker than it should be. I'll show you the front leg too, but I'm not gonna show the back and the front again. But anyway, let's keep going. All right, so literally just. Well, first let's try to make them all the same size. They should be though. Yeah, this is pretty good. So let's just do a bunch of inside reverse folds to make the toes. And that's all you have to do now. And again, this is very, very, very similar to how the wizard's fingers rather, are made. It's the same technique. He even says it in the description. Obviously, it's not the same, like, exactly, but you get the point. Alright, so that's one inside reverse fold. I believe I need 2 more. It's 2 inside reverse folds, and the final one should do it. There we go. Okay. So, these are the toes. That's how you, these are the toes of the ancient dragon. That's how you do it, guys. Here are the toes. Hopefully I'll shape them more. But anyway, let's keep going. Hopefully... Okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. So, repeat behind. Oh, no, not yet. Sorry, I misread it. So, 209, 207, 208. Here we go, 208. All right. Fold the corner to the right. So, we're going to take this, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to take this corner, this corner, and fold it, take this point and fold it here. And make the crease end to where the toes start, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna fold one toe up, and that's where this should end. There. All right. Crease this down. This leg's getting thick, so you gotta really crease it well. Okay, okay, yeah. Now it wants us to inside reverse fold all of the stuff behind. So all of this stuff, we're going to inside reverse fold like this. You can see in the diagrams that you don't line it up perfectly with the fold we made before, but you do get it pretty darn close. This just made the leg a lot thicker. It's okay. There we go. Okay, now that the inside reverse fold's done, it wants us to pull out a single layer. So just let's pull out the top layer of this inside reverse fold. There we go. And push it into the closest pocket, right? So now it wants us to... So, it's kind of unclear, but I think it wants us to do this. So just push it into here, like that. Push it to the limit. That's not even the song. Alright. I'm fairly certain it wants us to do that. But I'm not positive. You honestly could take that layer and put it a lot of places. Okay, there we go. So, I mean, I think maybe, it makes sense, I guess. But actually, maybe it just wants us to, like, fold it over like this. Just fold it over like that. It did say closest pocket though, so maybe, this, oh no, that's not gonna work. And it's a mountain fold though, so, you know what, I'm just gonna do what I originally thought and do like a nice little inside reverse fold kind of thing. There we go. Okay, that's what I'm going with. I'm going with this. Anyway, let's pleat inside now, so, how are we, oh, what the fuck. he just puts it in the pocket, and now it wants us to pleat it. Do we pleat it here? Are we pleating it right here? No, that's not right. I know that's not right. Alright, I'm just putting it. This flap that this one layer that you pull out, I'm just gonna put it here. I don't know anymore. That makes the most sense. Alright, there we go. So now we're able to pleat it. But where do we do the pleat? This is so... Alright, we're just gonna do the pleat here. So yeah, that's where the inside reverse fold was made, so. Alright. Pleat inside, right. So we're gonna make a pleat here and here, and just right below it. So let's make the pre-crease. Let's try to make the pre-creases. There, I need one. There we go. There's one. I'm gonna crease that down. And let's push the second, let's make the second pleat. Or the second fold of the same pleat, rather. Again, the paper's really, really thick here, so pleating it is not easy, but we did it. There we go. So this is what my pleat looks like. It's not that bad, to be honest. You got the pleat right there. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Okay. But the paper is getting thick, but honestly, like, as long as you can do the fold, it should be fine. Because you're not gonna have to do anything else with this at all. You're just gonna be messing with the toes. But so after you make that pleat, you're pretty much done with the leg. All I want you to do now is fold the inner toe back, basically. Inside reverse fold the inner toe back. Like that. Alright, cool. So, and now it wants it, yeah, now it wants you to do the other back leg. But I'm going to do the front leg first, so I can just show you how you do it. So, 216, this is how you do the front legs. Alright, inside reverse fold the layers behind the fingers this time. So, the layers behind the fingers. Is this? I think it's this. I'm pretty sure. So these are the fingers, kind of. I'm pretty sure he wants you to go past these and inside reverse fold this right here. So let's try that and see how it turns out. So make sure, again, the inside reverse fold starts at the point, but then does not go... Oh, this goes straight down. All right, so for the front legs, you're going to want to make the arms go straight down. Because that's what the diagrams say they should do. Maybe not... Okay. There we go. There, that looks a little better. So don't start it right at the center. Start it. Okay, don't start it like as far up. Don't start it as far. Don't make the inside reverse fold as deep as possible. Is what I was trying to say. I think this is good. I think this is what. Yeah. Yep. This is right. Okay. And now do the exact same thing with the toes. Do the exact same thing. You're going to pull the layer out okay? Flatten it, mountain fold this, valley fold this. And this layer right here will be sucked in like that, exactly like that, will be sucked into the leg. And you'll get the accordion. You'll get the accordion like that, and just keep doing it. I mean, at this point, you should know how to do it. Hopefully, if I explained it well enough, but I'll show you one more time. So, again, expand it, flatten it, mountain fold here, valley fold here, and keep pushing the valley fold down as far as you can go, basically. Right to there. Again, you get the accordion. One more time. There we go. Perfect. Okay. All right, awesome. And then just make the toes from there. All right, guys, once the toes are folded, this is step 218. We're going to fold and insert the corner beneath the wings. Right, so this corner right here, we're going to fold it and put it behind the wing. And again, this part should end where the toes begin. So toe starts there. So let's fold it to there. Right about there, okay. Now we're talking it like under, we're putting it under the wing, but the arrow's pointing above that, so it's kind of like a little locking mechanism, sort of, but not really. Alright, so it'll look like that. That was 218, let's go to 219. Mountain fold it up. Alright, so, oh, this is going to be tough. Mountain fold this entire, all of this paper along this edge and unfold. So like do your best. You obviously don't have to like completely flatten it because it's physically impossible to completely flatten it, but there we go. Like that, and unfold. Okay. Now crimp behind. So take this entire thing and we're going to mountain fold it, the entire leg. Mountain fold it like this. And now we're going to valley fold it at the angle you want. So this will be the leg, I don't know, yeah, just I was going to say with the hand that's sticking up, but I think both hands are going to be down for this model. Okay, so that's the crimp. Now using the crease we made before, we're going to attempt to fold this paper behind, but yeah, mountain fold the edges, inside reverse fold the top edge, right. The paper's so thick, I'm going to try, but so mountain fold this. Okay, it's not bad. And it wants us to inside reverse fold this. Oh, alright, alright. That was not as bad as I thought it would be, to be honest. There we go. This might have trouble staying. I want to make the crimp a little bit bigger, so it actually stays crimped. Because the red one's having like the front legs are kind of doing their own thing. But all right, here we go. There, that looks really good actually. That's fine. All right, like that. So So that's the crimp, and then that's the inside reverse fold, and the mountain fold is very hard to see because it's barely even there, to be honest. Okay, cool. That's the front leg. So this is the front leg and back leg done. Obviously the toes aren't shaped yet, but we'll do that later. That's not the shaping the toes isn't even the diagrams. But anyway, I'll be back with the other two legs done. All right, guys. I did not show the tail because it really is not that hard. The only thing to be careful about with the tail is that you make the pleats at the right angle and at the right place. But the tail is not difficult at all. Right, so let's work on the head. That's like the last thing we do. So we're on step 234. First, we're going to put this flap into the slot, which is here. Sorry, I'm just trying to do it right. Alright, there we go. That's better. Alright, we gotta zoom in for this. This is important. I mean, it's not really important, but it's like detailed. Okay, so we're going to inside reverse fold something. It's hard to tell what, but I think I know. It's this. So if you open it up a little bit, you'll see like this thing and this thing. It wants us to inside reverse fold this. Like that. So then we'll end up with this, which looks just like the diagram. Now this thing right here, make sure this is separated basically, which it is. All right, we're on 239. We are going to, how far are we pulling up? Open 2 layers and look inside. So 1, 2, I believe we're looking here. If I'm not, yes, we are. I'm 100% we are. So fold and unfold as far as the edge goes. So, oh, maybe. Oh, we're here. Okay, we're here. I was close. So we're folding this thing, I guess, this edge. And now it wants us to sink half open on the top and closed on the bottom. This is necessary to fold 253. Alright, so let's try this. It says half open on the top and closed on the bottom. Okay, half open on the top. I mean, I'm going to try my best to sink this thing. I don't even know, like, there, I mean, I'm not sure what it was asking for, but there's a sink, I sunk it. Oh, that was 241, now 242, close the layers and repeat behind, right, so I already did close the layers, repeat behind, so I'll show you again, since it was kind of a weird step. But first things first, we're folding this thing into the slot, like that. Now we are opening this up again, and inside reverse folding, like that. Now we're looking at this. Now we open it up and look at this. And again, fold this thing back and forth, and then sink it. Again, I'm gonna try to sink it, but I'm not entirely sure what it's asking for. I mean, there's a sink. Again, like, I just pushed it in pretty much. It's like half closed, half open. I don't know, but I just did it. Okay, and then we close it back up. Right. All right. This next step's really important. So 243. Fold the corners to the left. The tip of the corners should be shifted from each other a little to absorb the thickness. And yeah, so make it look like the diagram basically. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These things are going to be folded over, but the top one is going to be folded more than the next one, and so on. So look. So it's going to be like this. So here's 1, then here's 2, and here's 3, and 4. Just fix it a little bit. This one piece of paper is being stupid. Alright, there we go. Or this one, like, yeah, layer. There. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Alright, cool. And that looks just like the diagram too, which is awesome. Just like that. Oh, that's perfect. Maybe a little. There, okay. And I presume, oh no, we're not repeating behind yet, but so we're on 245. So it says 3 layers, so 1, 2, 3. So we're opening, oops, sorry, I did that off camera. 1, 2, 3. So we're opening to this. Okay. Nope, that's wrong. Wait, is that wrong? No, we're definitely opening to this. I think this layer should be folded here. There you go. Okay. So we have this. Wait, is this? This doesn't feel right. One second. I'm gonna go back to 244. Open the top 3 layers. Oh, from behind. Oh, from behind. Okay, sorry. So let's put this back. Okay, so lesson number 1, always read what it says. So from behind, so it wants us to, oh wait, shouldn't we? Does it ever say to, okay, it's, okay, 243, it does say repeat behind. Alright, so we gotta repeat behind. So again, let's fold it here. So this step I was supposed to repeat, but I didn't. Again, I didn't read. So that's awesome. There we go. Okay. Now I can do 244 rather. So, okay, 1, 2, 3 layers. Alright, so I folded 3 layers from behind. Now I can fold this thing right here. Now it wants me to fold the edge like this. Oh, yeah, fold the edge to the crease. Okay. Now what? Oh my god. I cannot, like, this paper is not big enough. So I'm just going to, these are the eyes, so I'm just going to do my own thing. I'm just going to inside reverse fold these little corners like that. And those can be the eyes. Okay, cool. I'm going to close the layers back up. All right, so now we're on 250. Fold 2 layers up, repeat behind. So, okay, so it wants us to fold these 2 layers right here. How far up though? Just a little bit, just a little bit. Nice little cheekbone type thing, I don't know. And repeat behind. So again, 1, 2, just fold them up a little bit. There we go. Okay, 251, fold the corner behind. All right, so you've got this thing, and we're folding that behind. And repeat behind. Okay. Now we're going to pleat the jaw, the bottom jaw. Now, obviously, the mouth isn't this big. We want to make it about, I mean, do whatever, do what feels right. This feels right. That was a joke. No, do whatever looks good at this point, to be honest. I think the jaw, this size, is wonderful. Now, all right, this step's really important. So we're gonna narrow everything. So we are taking this whole layer, okay, and folding it. We're folding it up into the neck, and at the same time we're folding this up. So you'll see it. Watch. I'm going to zoom out a little bit since we're not on the head anymore, per se. Okay, so look. So as you're folding this up, you also fold this up like that. All right. I feel like the camera's out of focus. There you go. Sorry about that. But anyway. So that's what narrowing the neck looks like. Let's repeat it on the other side. So again, you have to basically fold this up while folding this up. I'm taking my time because this is, again, an important fold. So as I'm folding this up, this part up, I'm also folding the jaw up. Like that. And there we go. This is the final. That's how to. Jesus, I can't talk. That's how narrowing the neck works. Oh, that's 253. All right, that's why we had to do that one. That stupid sync. That makes sense. But all right. Anyway. There we go. The neck has been narrowed. I'm just gonna push that into so it looks better. I don't know if I was supposed to or not, but I'm going to. Just to keep it consistent, I'm also going to push this in on the other side. Alright. Almost done, guys. Really close to being done. Valley fold the corner at the root of the neck and tuck it inside. So I think it wants us to do this. This is the root of the neck, so I'm going to... Oh, you know what? It's a valley fold. So this is the locking mechanism. So we're going to take this corner and we're just going to valley fold it in like that. This does its job, I guess. Alright, cool. 256. This is going to give him a little bit of a nose. I mean, again, just this part's just purely styling, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. Maybe I might not even do anything. I'm not sure. Let's keep going though. 257. Okay, this is the job. This is slightly more important. So this is an outside reverse, or actually it says inside reverse fold, so I guess it is. I don't know, the paper's getting really thick. Again, this is just styling of the mouth at this point, so depending on how big your paper is, you can style it better than what I'm doing, but there. It's good enough. Looks decent. I do not know what this... Yeah, this was the one step where I had no idea what it was asking for me to do. It says inside reverse fold, the short cornered flap inside. The short cornered flap. What? Look, I don't know, but whatever. Okay, so these next steps, the pleating, the pleating of the horns. My paper is not big enough to do that. I can't make the pleat. It would not look good. But I am going to narrow them. I'm going to narrow all of them. So it looks something like this. Just literally folding it in half. Okay. Folding it in half that way, and it'll look like this, and it looks pretty good. I'll leave styling up to you. I'm not gonna make you watch me style it, because you'd probably just fast forward. But yeah, that's most likely how I'm going to do it. Just basically folding it in half. Anyway, let's keep going. I'll finish it later. More styling, more styling. All right. So the head gets completed, that's cool, I guess. Again, we'll style it at the end. Now for the wings, the last part. Alright, here we go. 265, we're at 265 now. Fold and form the wing, fold and form the edge of the wing. So we're going to fold and form the edge of the wing. No, like this. Okay, so this kind of makes it three-dimensional, kind of forces it downward a little bit. Okay, now for the top part, we're gonna put a curve in it. Okay, now this part is kind of interesting. The way they draw the creases makes it really hard to shape this wing, but I'm gonna try to see if I can a different way, but I'm gonna keep these mountain folds are integral to the wing shape. Do not change these mountain folds. But where the valley folds are is, for me at least, subject to change. Maybe something. I'm probably gonna do something like this, which is similar to what he has, but not exact. I know I've said this before, but again, this part is purely styling. This is, you can do whatever you think looks good at this point in the model. Like, I think that looks pretty good. I think this looks pretty good. And this is basically what the diagrams say. Not exactly, but basically. And then maybe I can try to bend the wing down a little more. Yeah, so it's like this. That's something. All right, and then I'll do the other wing. What? Oh, it actually says to do that. Okay, fold the edge of the wing. Yeah, 268. It says to fold it down like this. Yeah, it literally says to do that. Okay, cool. What's 260? Yes. So the next step, once you make the wing three-dimensional, we're going to fold this point down, and then I'm going to rabbit ear fold it, even though it didn't say to explicitly, but it kind of looks like they do. I'm going to rabbit ear fold it like that. To one, it actually shapes it a little better, like it makes the wing shape more curved, and it looks good. It gives it like a little talon type thing. I don't know. Now it's okay. Yeah. Now do the other wing. Obviously, it tells you to do the other wing. And then 271, shape the tail to make it three-dimensional. I've actually already done that for the most part. As I said, the tail is not hard to do at all. Swivel the, alright, here we go. This, I hate this step. This is like, I hate this step. Alright, so swivel the neck, make the neck pointed upward. This is 273. We're on 273 now. Crimp the neck twice. Now I could never get it twice. I can only do it once. Like, I ran out of paper, basically. I'll try I'll try, but I don't plan on doing it twice. Maybe this time. Lucky number 6. Okay, let's see. Let's see what I can do. Alright, yeah, I give up. I'll do it off camera. But anyway, guys, we're done. We're pretty much done. All that's left is shaping. And obviously I have to finish this wing. But like this is it. So I'll be back with the shaping. Oh, this is awesome. This has turned out really, really well. Alright guys, we are finished. We're completely finished. The shaping's done, and I really, really, really like how it turned out. One tip, the toes, to make them curved like that, to give them that like talon, that nail, yeah, the nail look, kind of, the curved toe look, you outside reverse fold. Don't inside reverse fold, which is what I did on all my other ones. Outside reverse fold, and it gives it this really, really nice like talon look. I don't know how else to put it. But anyway, yeah, this is it. This is the ancient dragon. I'm so happy I was able to get a tutorial on this. I did this in not exactly one sitting, but in one day. Like, I started today at 6 o'clock, and It's 1:30, it's 1:40 a.m. right now, and I took an hour break. So, I mean, do the math. It took me 6 hours to make this, which is my fastest one. This is easily my fastest one. So, I mean, it just goes to show the more you make, the better and faster you get at it. The better and faster you get at making it. So this is it. I didn't crimp the neck, as you can see. I don't think it would have looked good. My paper's not big enough, but everything else looks awesome. Like the wings turned out really well. The tail looks really, really cool. The head shaping, the curved inward, starting outward and curving it inward. I really like it. The color, I love the color. The cool thing is my very first dragon, ancient dragon I made was blue. My very, very first one. And then I made a green one, then I made a red one, then I made a white one. Now I have another red one out of this type of paper. And finally, full circle, I have a blue one. And this is probably my last one. I'll probably make another one in the future, but still. This color looks really, really good. Guys, it looks so much better in person, but hopefully it looks good on camera as well. If you were able to, if this tutorial helped in any way to get you to finish the Ancient Dragon, please tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear your success stories. Leave a like if the tutorial helped. Share it with your friends who've been stuck on this model. I mean, this is going to be the only Ancient Dragon tutorial out there, and I mean, a lot of my tutorials are unique, but this one's special because Ancient Dragon's iconic. It really is iconic, and I'm really glad I'm able to get a tutorial out for it. I'm really, really glad. Share this video, because the only other tutorial out there is some Spanish dude, and no offense, but like, it's not easy to follow. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I put a lot of work into it. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. My next tutorial, I don't know what it's gonna be. We're gonna have to vote on it, but in between voting, I might have some other small videos. Anyway, here it is, guys. The Ancient Dragon. You can now make it yourself with the help of this tutorial. I really, really hope you guys liked the video. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.